Police claim to be locking down St. Elizabeth, but gangsters prove them wrong. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. 6 people were detained on suspicion of criminal activity during a large police operation in St. Elizabeth yesterday. And during the operation, an illegal gun and more than 40 rounds of ammunition were seized near the Holland Bamboo Main Route. St. Elizabeth Police Acting Superintendent Coleridge Minto said that a police squad discovered the prohibited items after stopping a Toyota motorcar and searching the occupants and vehicle. At the end of a search, a Glock pistol, 2 magazines, 42 rounds of live ammunition were recovered during the operation, and 2 of the vehicle's passengers were apprehended. Acting Superintendent Minto stated that the passengers of another car in the convoy was also detained. He also stated that the St. Elizabeth Police are on high alert for offenders who have fled the state of emergency in St. James and Westmoreland and running from the police in those areas and heading to St. Elizabeth. He said that they are blocking the borders from Westmoreland and Manchester and capturing fleeing gangsters. However, they cannot be everywhere, as the St. Elizabeth Police Department have started an investigation into a group of gunmen who rushed into a club in the Bellevue neighborhood on Wednesday morning and stole millions of dollars in merchandise. The attack took place about 1 a.m. 7 individuals armed with firearms rushed the 777 club and demanded money, according to reports. They allegedly robbed the establishment's owner of 5 poker boxes worth around $5 million, as well as a quantity of varied beverages. Several clubgoers were also robbed of cash and cell phones. One of the clubgoers was reportedly gun-butted by one of the robbers, resulting in him receiving a wound to the head. The gunman reportedly fired several shots before leaving in an awaiting motor car. About a dozen Haitians were believed to be still on the run on Tuesday after landing on Black Street, Portland, sometime between Sunday night and early Monday. According to sources, residents alerted the police after they awoke to find a boat, backpacks, and items of clothing on the beach. The health department later burnt the boat, according to locals. Police came up empty-handed after a search in the nearby areas of Long Road, Grange Hill, and Bar Hill. However, during a traffic stop in Hope Bay, 8 Haitians were accosted, including one who reportedly been living in Western Jamaica for the last 11 years. One of the Haitians held is the boat captain, and he has been to Jamaica several times. The Jamaica Coast Guard has reported that they have now returned 9 of them back to Haiti yesterday. And this is just the latest incident regarding Haitians landing illegally in Jamaica. In July, 37 of them landed on Portland's popular Boston Beach and have now applied for asylum. 2 other groups that arrived in September and October were immediately sent back, drawing outrage from human rights groups, which said this is a violation of Jamaica's obligations under international law. The Jamaican government has insisted that it has acted appropriately. Meanwhile, a man who reportedly attempted to bribe a team of policemen during a police operation in St. Anne over the weekend has been charged. Derek Archer, a 34-year-old audio engineer of Gulf Stair Town, St. Anne, was charged Tuesday with possession of a prohibited weapon and ammunition after a semi-automatic weapon was found inside his vehicle. He has also been charged with bribery, and it's reported that on Saturday, the police obtained a warrant and went to Mr. Archer's residence to search a 2014 white Toyota Probox motorcar which is owned by him. And it's alleged that he told the cops that ganja was inside the vehicle and offered them $25,000 not to carry out the search. He also told him that he had no keys for the vehicle. The offer was rejected and the vehicle was towed to the St. Anne's Bay police station. And during a search of the vehicle, 1 Glock pistol with 3 rounds of ammunition was found. A teacher who said she was slapped several times in the face by a 9th-grade female student whom she had reprimanded is now appealing to the Education Ministry to do more to ensure educators' safety. The attack, which occurred at Spot Valley High School in St. James, has triggered fear among staff, as it is also alleged that the car tire of a colleague who had helped transport the teacher to hospital was punctured the day after the incident. And it is said a student draped and boxed the teacher several times because she said, "Stop the fighting in class." "I'm emotionally scarred, distraught, and I don't feel safe attending work, none at all, because you don't know when another student might feel the hype and want to try it again," she added, and she has not returned to school since. And this is mainly due to the student receiving only 10 days suspension. Safety in the parking lot for teachers' property is also lacking, as several vehicles in the parking lot have been damaged by students. Tires have been slashed. She said other educators are reluctant to work at Spot Valley High, and those who do are now uneasy. Westmoreland has now recorded another murder. The latest victim is 17-year-old Anthony James of Dexter Street in Savlamar. James was stabbed to death on Tuesday night along the Lewis Street main road, and it's reported that the teenager was standing outside the KFC restaurant with a child when he was attacked and stabbed by a suspect who goes by the alias Prezi. The injured teen ran in the direction of the nearby Savamar police station for assistance but collapsed. He was rushed to hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. A search has now been launched for that suspect. A man has now been charged after he was allegedly caught in the act of breaking into a house in Springfield Close in St. Thomas on Sunday, November 26. Charges 35-year-old Dwayne Watson, a laborer of Friendship Pen in Morant Bay in St. Thomas. Watson was charged with housebreaking with intent and malicious destruction of property. And reports from the Morant Bay police are that about 1:20 p.m., Watson destroyed 4 CCTV cameras on the outside of the man's 3-bedroom house, tore off a section of the grill to the carport, and damaged a back door of one of the bedrooms when he was caught in the act by the owner, who was armed with a good old-time machete. Watson allegedly begged the man not to hurt him and was told to leave the premises. The police were then alerted, and shortly after, Watson was arrested and taken into custody. Onto sports. Meanwhile, in Ben Francis Cup, Magrat High shocked 6-time champion St. Elizabeth Technical to advance to the final of the Ben Francis Cup after winning Wednesday's semi-final at Manchester High by a 2-1 margin. Devon Davis scored the most important goal in Magrat's high school history when he broke the 1-all tie in the 80th minute and into their first ever final at this level. And in the other semi-final game, Froome Technical totally destroyed Happy Grove after Stevan Spence scored a hat-trick in a 4-0 demolition to reach the finals. And in scores again, Magrat beat Stets 2-1, while Froome Technical whipped Happy Grove 4-0. And today in the East, the Walker Cup will heat up with St. Andrew Technical facing Wolmer's, while Excelsior will have a hard match facing Jamaica College. And we'll have those results for you tomorrow. And if you ever miss the news on this radio station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamaican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, subscribe to keep it going. That's news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.